Hello everyone, this is Prince of the MBTA, and today we at Downtown Crossing Station. We're up for the next train. Braintree train arrives in 3 minutes. The next Ashmont train arrives in 6 minutes. With two new red line trains. So two new trains are now arriving at Downtown Crossing. And the next Braintree train in 2 minutes about to approach with 1924. And the next Ashmont train is in 6 minutes, so I'm gonna check in the train tracker. So I'll be back.
Orange line between Back Bay and North Station. Visit mbta.com/greenline for more information.
Alright, the next Ashmont train arrives in 5 minutes. It's gonna be a new red line train fleet, number 1960. This is the next train.
Attention passengers, the next Braintree train is now approaching with all new red line cars. Please stand back from the platform edge.
1924. It's the first class. Oh, it's now arriving shortly. And train number 1924. About to arrive. The next early train is now arrived with Old Red Line. Pullman's UTDC. Old school train. This is a new red line train. 1924. There it is. There it is, 1924. Okay, the next Ashmont train arrives in 2 minutes with new red line train cars, number 1960. It's about 2 minutes away from here. But right now it's about to pull into Perch Street. Okay, it's in 1 minute. Oh, the next 90 train with Alewife is now arriving. 1800s. So we're gonna stop over there. These old red line trains was built back in the 90s. They were continuing service, I think, 1994.
Attention passengers, the next Ashmont train
Oh yeah.
is now approaching with all new red line cars. Please stand back from the platform edge.
1960 new red line train. It's leaving Park Street. So let's check it out. Hang on a moment. Okay, there's no red line train. All right, here comes the new red line train, number 1960. There it is, new train fleets, 1960. 1961. Ashmont.
The next Ashland train is now boarding. The next Braintree train arrives in 9 minutes.
All right, I'll be back. 1964. So the next train to Braintree is in 8 minutes with new red line cars.
Attention passengers. Green Line service will be suspended between North Station and Babcock Street, Cleveland Circle, Kenmore, and Heath Street from August 8th to 16th. Use buses to Copley and Back Bay. Use the Orange Line between Back Bay and North Station. Visit TheMBTA.com/Green Line for more information.
There's another new red line train. Numbers is new red line train. You cannot see it through the lights. There it is pulling into downtown. Oh, 1942. $19.19.
This is downtown crossing. The destination of this train is Yellow.
Flight, welcome aboard. Hold on a second, Vlad. So I can't tell you, but the next new red line train arrives in 6 minutes to Braintree. It's got to be 1964 new fleets. And also, Clyde, what is Room Credit's name? I don't know about this. Wait, I don't. What's Room Credit means? I don't know what it means. It makes me confused sometimes. I don't know, but I'm gonna be busy rail funding the new red line train, and then the old one. Last Ashmont train arrives in 10 minutes. First next Braintree train arrives in 5 minutes. Oh my god, I got 3 viewers are watching. First Braintree train arrives in 5 minutes with new red line train. Number 1964. I'm gonna say Prince of the MBTA room.
The next
Well, it's coming soon, but not yet.
arrives in 5 minutes. The next Ashmont train arrives in.
It's gonna be pretty busy later on here in this station. Here comes an old red line train. One light, one other left is broken. Uh-oh. 1520. I'm not calling it Prince of the MBTA, but yeah. 1723. It's car number of the old red line. And our one's 1734. And of course, they're gonna retire pretty soon. Yeah, maybe. You should download the MBTA Go app, Vlad. Let's watch the door closed. Oh! A little less, but you're good.
We need an alpha.
It's gotta get busier right now. That's what I thought. Some people knows who I am. 2 minutes. Just gotta keep an eye on this board, the next train. So I don't want to see those people in. Well, thanks for the like. Ashmont train arrives in 6 minutes. I think new red line cars.
The next
Yeah.
train arrives in 2 minutes. The following Alewife train arrives in 8 minutes.
I'll be back. I'm check the. Okay, the next Alewife train arrives in 1 minute with new red line train cars. Number 1911.
To make space for other passengers and speed up boarding, please take off your backpack.
Oh, don't forget, please stand back for the platform edge. Listen.
Attention passengers, the next Braintree train is now approaching with all new red line cars. Please stand back for the platform edge.
Yeah, it's gotta be the next train to Braintree.
Attention passengers,
It's
Green
gotta
Line
be
service
1964 new fleets.
station in Bath.
It's gotta be clean,
Cleveland Circle, Kenmore.
clean new train
From
fleets.
August 8 to 16. Use buses to complement Back Bay. Use the orange line to Back Bay station. Visit TheMBTA.com/greenline for more information.
Alright, 2 new red line trains are now approaching our station.
Attention passengers, the next
Oh, yes.
train is now approaching with all new red line cars. Please stand back from the platform edge.
Okay, first. Okay, our new train fleets are coming. Number 1964 and the other airline train is now arriving. 1911 new red line train. Okay, here it comes the 1964 new red line train number. Yep, 1964. Here comes the 1911. Sorry. That is Braintree, you're correct. That's right. A little busy today. All Yeah, basically rail planning today. Yep. I'll be there after the end of the Barcross live stream. Oh, new fleets. 1968. Oh, no, 67 and 68. Oh, 66, I mean. I found a new red line train fleets, number 1966 and 67. Next Ashmont train. This is 1 minute.
Attention passengers.
The old red line train.
Ashmont train is now approaching. Please stand back from the platform edge.
It's gotta be a UTDC, an old red line train. Pullman UTDC. First Pullman trains were built in 1969 to 70, and the last old red line trains was built in 1986 to 89. So I was gonna wait for the train to be. I'll be back. All around 1742. Is now leaving Park Street. Here he comes. 1517. Next up, South Station.
Attention passengers. Green Line service will be suspended between North Station and Babcock Street, Cleveland Circle, Kenmore, and Heath Street from August 8th to 16th. Use buses to Copley and Back Bay. Use the orange line between Back Bay and North Station. Visit MBTA.com/greenline for more information. The next Alewife train arrives in 1 minute. The following Alewife train arrives in 3 minutes. Attention passengers, the next Alewife train is now approaching with all new red line cars. Please stand back from the platform.
Here comes the new red line train. Pulling into downtown crossing.
The next Braintree train arrives in 2 minutes.
Who's Bedham?
Next Ashmont train arrives in 7 minutes.
1927. Oh. What the hell?
Attention passengers, the next stand back from the platform edge.
Hold on a second. The next Old Red Line train is now arriving with 1800 series from the 90s. It's number 1812.
The next yellow light train is now approaching. Please stand back from the platform.
Comes an Old Red Line train. Heading outbound. Oh, it's in 1700s, 1500s. It's gonna stop. Thinking about it, Flood. Who's vocab? I know what vocab is. It's like a. It looks nostalgic, to be honest. Train's number. Comes the train from the 90s. Yep, 1812. Yeah, I am. Sorry, this session's gonna be busy today. 1813. All right.
Today's space for other passengers is speed up boarding. Please take off your backpack. Pressure in the train holding your side. The next Ashland train arrives in 3 minutes.
Oh, nice. I never knew that, Clyde. Tell him say hi. I'm the biggest MBTA fan. Oh, 1515 train. 1514. Okay. Again, this train's gonna be retired soon. So the town is gonna be retired. Tell your second because of this train's old red line trains are gonna retired. Because we're going live right now until 35 minutes. Or maybe 30 minutes, I'm gonna say, because sometimes this place don't have internet. This way goes to the orange line, switches this way, so Oak Grove and Forest Hills concourse. This is all trains. Because I don't like to drive because I like taking the T better and sometimes give them horse show. But sometimes some people doesn't want to, some people does want to.
Attention passengers. Green line service will be suspended between North Station and Babcock Street, Cleveland Circle, Kenmore, and East Street from August 8th to 16th. Use buses to Copley and Back Bay. Use the orange line between Back Bay and North Station. Visit TheMBTA.com/greenline for more information. Attention passengers. The next Ashland train is now approaching. Please stand back from the platform.
We have the old red line train. It's now arriving. The next Braintree train arrives in 7 minutes.
Attention passengers. The next Hillbrook train is now approaching. Please stand back from the platform.
Here comes an old red line train heading to Alewife. It's gonna be on Pullman's. Yeah, Pullman train, I'm right. That's right, Flight. There it is. Oh. $18.09. Okay, it's about to leave the old red line train. Wow, that goes quickly. I like that. So I need to charge my phone because it's kept dying fast.
The next Hillbrook train arrives in 3 minutes. The following Hillbrook train arrives in 6 minutes.
Hang on a second, I'll be back.
The next Braintree train arrives in 2 minutes. The next Ashmont train arrives in
Okay, we're back.
9 minutes. Attention passengers, Green Line service will be suspended between Point Station and Babcock Street, Cleveland Circle, Kenmore, and Heath Street from August 8th to 16th. Use buses to Copley and Back Bay. Use the Orange Line between Back Bay and North Station. Visit mbta.com/greenline for more information. Attention passengers. The next
Okay.
Red Line train is now approaching with all new Red Line cars.
I got time for 2 more. Then I'll be back to break. I'll be back for like 20 or 30 minutes. Yep. The new Red Line trains could be number
Attention passengers.
1920.
Braintree train is now approaching with all new Red Line cars. Please stand back from the platform.
So I'll be back. All right, the next Braintree train is now arriving with number 1926. Yeah, there's 1920. Yep, that's right. 1921. Just a second. Hang on a moment. I just saw the first new Red Line train, 1900 to 1901. Okay, here it comes, arriving to downtown.
To make space for other passengers and speed up boarding, please take off your backpack before entering the train and holding it yourself.
Yep, 56. 1956.
The next Braintree train is now boarding. The next Ashmont train arrives in 6 minutes.
This is downtown Boston. Destination of this train is Braintree.
There's new old Red Line train now arriving. Old Red Line train cars. Bombardier, 1823. Okay, this is the last video of the train, and then we'll come back later. Let's watch the doors closed. Isolated car. Alright guys, we're back, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later for the other stream.